Today I'm going to teach you how to do a front flip on a trampoline in under 30 minutes. Let's get started. Alright, for our first step we're going to come down onto our knees and we're going to use our hands and we're just going to do a regular somersault. So, you're just going to put both hands on the ground, tilt your head in, and then push with your feet and you should go over. Practice that a couple times until you can do that perfectly. Alright, now we're going to go back down to our knees and we're going to use our hands and our foot, and then when we do our front roll, we are going to use this foot and we're going to push with it. So this should give us a little bit more speed, and after some practice this should get you some air as well. So right, just go over, push, and go over. Keep practicing this until you can get a little bit of air and you're only using your hands for support. For our next step, we're going to use our hands again. We're just going to go down with our hands, keep your one foot on the ground, one a little further back, and then you're just going to push with your foot. Only use your hands, do not touch any part of your body to the trampoline except when you're landing. Just push with all the might you've got. Alright, then after you've mastered that, try to gather a little bit more speed and use both legs to push. This will get you used to the movement of going upside down. Alright, for our next step, we're going to do almost what we did in the other one. We're just going to not use our hands. So, one foot ahead of the other, one slightly at an angle, head bent in, push off with this one, and just use your arms to steady yourself if you need to. So just go right over. Keep doing that until you can do it with both legs, with just a slight jump. Alright, for our next and final step in this section, we're going to bounce, and then we're going to drop to our knees. You want to keep your back rigid, or else it could bend over, and that really hurts. So just jump, and drop to your knees. I want you to master all that I just taught you in this section before moving on to this next part. Alright, so now we're moving on to our next part. I hope you mastered everything I taught you in the previous part, because then that'll make it much easier for you to actually do these next steps. Alright, so you're going to get a nice bounce, and then I want you to drop to your knees, and then you're going to use your hands to steady yourself, and you're going to do a front handspring, kind of. Just use like your body weight to flip yourself over. You're just gonna bounce, put your hands out, and flip over. Master this step before moving on to the next. Alright, for our next step, we're just gonna do a slight bounce. Then we're gonna drop to our knees, and then we're gonna do kind of what we did with our no hands roll. And we're just gonna go forward using our body weights to throw ourselves over. Just gonna go down, you use your body weight, and you just go over. You don't have to land it, just go over straight, and then you can move on to the next step. Alright, now we're just going to bounce. We're not going to drop to our knees, we're just going to use our hands to steady yourself, and then I just want you to go over. You're just going to go down and over. You don't have to land it, just get it perfect, and you can move on. Alright, now this is where we get to the fun part, where we're actually getting close to doing a real front flip. So you're just going to do your bounce, and then you're going to do like the same steps as you did with the no hands roll. You're just going to tilt your head slightly forward, and then just throw yourself over using your hands. Just like that. You don't have to land it, just go over straight. Alright, now that you've mastered that like half of a front flip, you're just going to start adding in, throwing your arms really hard, and start to tuck. You're going to notice you're going to go over a lot faster, and it'll be a lot easier to get all the way over. So you're just going to jump and throw your hands down as hard as you can, and then once you have thrown your arms, just grab your legs and just pull yourself in as small as you can get, and hopefully you make it over. You don't have to land it, just go over. Alright, now for the 11th and final step, we're just going to put this all together and commit. If you don't commit, you're going to get hurt. So just commit. Grab your legs and just go over. So you're just going to jump. Go down with your arms with all the power you have, and grab your legs, and do not let go. If you let go, you're not going to make it over and you might get hurt. So just grab your legs and go over. Just like that. Just go over, practice it a little, I promise you'll land it in no time at all. Alright, that's the end of today's video. If you liked it, you can hit the like button. Also down there's a little red button that'll subscribe you to my channel. Also right next to that, there's a small little bell icon. You can press that and you'll be notified whenever I make a new video. I'm out.